Welcome back. This is episode 116, Transferable Experience Podcast, the TEP. I know we've been gone for a little bit, but we're back.
Yes.
We're back. The return. It's been a lot going on, but if you're listening right now, we thank y'all for tapping in. Remember to do all the things, like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell your people about this, man, because we get real experiences from real people. We at the table right now. We got my brother Bull. How you doing?
Yep.
We got across from me. Got my boy Ed. How you doing?
I'm making it, man.
Fighting a good fight.
Yeah,
Man.
I feel like everybody.
we all in the thick of things.
Yeah, man. It's,
All in the thick of
Yeah.
things.
So it's been a while.
How's it going?
It's been a while, man. How's everybody holding up? I know we said we fighting a good fight.
Yeah, man. Free my dog Ed out them shackles, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Busy season get big. It's busier, man. No, I'm in the thick of it. Good thing is though, it's over with on the 20th, July 20th. So we got about not that long left. So
Yeah.
A few weeks.
yeah. So
You on the other side of it.
Yeah.
yeah, man. It's the thing is though. It was like I was working long hours, ish. Now I'm doing 12s. And I don't work that type of job where you're supposed to be doing 12.
Yeah, I was about to say that was
I
like,
do
yeah,
it 12.
payback.
And then I'm working 6 days a week too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing is though, you never get out of it. But the thing is, after a while, you never get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a Monday ain't a Monday because you got one day off. But
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. It's just.
Them 12-hour days are way on you though.
Yeah. The funny thing is though, because I go in at 7:30, from 5 on, time go by fast.
Like,
It's getting to 5 though.
Yeah.
oh yeah, 5 p.m.
I break. I don't.
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
get that.
If I look at the day in totality and say, "Oh, you about to spend 12 hours here," I'll get overwhelmed. I break the day down like.
In sections.
Yeah, it's like the morning just gonna go fast anyway. Then you look trying to get to 12. Then I take a late lunch. That
Yeah.
helped too. Take lunch at 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then my lunch
Yeah.
be
Your lunch like rolls into the end half of the day.
yeah. I don't say how
Like your
long I
lunch
say.
is the end of the day.
Yeah. Then my
yeah.
lunch is a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
I take a nap during lunch now too.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
But I'm not a
Oh, that-
long
that
napper though. But I'm like.
Stretched out or just on
Nah. I just put my little jacket over me and lean back in my seat. I don't do all that.
Oh, in your car?
No, right there in my chair.
in the
That's
office?
crazy.
I turn the lights. Okay, so when I go to lunch, I close my door, turn my light off,
Yeah.
and close the blinds.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
I was
I'll
about
be
to say,
setting me a
yeah.
little, You know when I'm at lunch, it
Yeah.
ain't no, I wonder, like,
Yeah.
nah, you look in there, it's dark,
Yeah.
blinds closed. That's why I say I set the mood, take me a 10-minute nap, then I'll be ready to go.
That's what one of our teachers used to do.
Yeah, he did.
That's why I say I break it down, and then by the time I do that, get back to going, it's about 3:30 at that point. So then, 3:30 to 5, it normally, because I know once it get to 4, which 3:30 from 4 ain't nothing, but then from 4 to 5, it like zoom by because I'm always busy. Then that's why I say then from 5 so the back end of the day really go by fast, but it's when you get home
Yeah.
at 8, and then like I'm actually, I don't want to neglect myself completely.
Yeah.
So I'm still working out. So then when I come back home, it's 9. And at that point, like I haven't, like a few days this week, I didn't eat. I was just like shower, bed. Or if I do eat, I'll like eat some fruit just to say I ate something. Then I had the TV on, but never actually put anything on. I think that's the longest I ever went without watching TV. I haven't watched TV I think I watched TV once this week. Like, I'm talking about like just put something on. I haven't did that. Like I'll just sit there for about 30 minutes and be like, okay, it's time to go to bed. Then I'm getting in bed early, so I don't.
Yeah.
But man, waking up, I've never had because I'm an early riser, but like it's never been so hard for me to get out the bed where it's just like,
here we go again.
I have to it ain't like it used to be. Oh, I lay there for a bit, I can get. No, it's like I'm like having to like pray and like will myself out of bed.
Yeah.
But once I get up and going, I'm good. But that's the hardest part of my day.
You feel like you suffering?
No, it's just I'm just chronically exhausted,
Okay.
and it's like because when y'all was talking about going to the big 3, I was like, I can't like have nothing that I gotta do outside of work right now.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like gonna take up hours. Like,
if you notice, I didn't say nothing in that conversation.
yeah. I was like, and normally I'd be, oh yeah, just the experience that I go. But right now I'm like,
I was say that might get 12 o'clock anyway, so you ain't.
oh,
you gonna be at work.
See, I work the whole day tomorrow.
Yeah,
and then like even the 4th coming up, like I like looking forward to like just like
chilling
sleeping
at home.
Like I don't want to like because Kindle people do their thing and they doing it on the 4th. I was like that will make me even like being out in the sun and it's not.
Yeah,
like or moving around. I was like, a day of stillness I do need.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing I need, right? And then like right now too, since I'm working 6 days a week, my Sunday is just to do everything I didn't do during the week that I was too tired to do.
Mm-hmm.
Clean if I need to go to the store, laundry. Like last week, I started at 8 in the morning and didn't finish till 3 in the afternoon. So I essentially worked a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just I'm building up that overtime though. Building up that overtime.
One thing about you, brother, you gonna work.
You gonna get it done.
You gonna get it done.
It's just that time of year. But like I say, I just take it what's in front of me because if I think in grand scheme, I might get overwhelmed.
Okay.
And I don't want to get overwhelmed. I'm just trying to do what's in front of me. But I'm tired.
Okay.
But I think everybody tired.
But
y'all been going through.
I'm exhausted. Yeah, about the same. But for me, it just started slowing down a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, every weekend since
since
May
about
29th, so like that Memorial Day weekend, every weekend since then,
yeah,
I've been like on the
road.
Yeah, every weekend I'm driving at least 4 hours. Or I'm driving at least 8 hours a weekend since.
Yeah, because there and back.
Yeah, there and back. So, like, been doing that. So, things been kind of falling by the wayside during the week. Fridays, I typically use that day to, like, do all of my, like, work.
Right.
When I'm, like, outside of meetings. Like, I don't get meetings on Fridays.
Right.
And I've been on the road. So, I ain't been able to. So, by the time this last trip, which was the brotherhood trip, everything that I needed to do on a Friday kind of got pushed back. And so I just been trying to catch up on all of that. And I like kind of looked up and seen how many projects I'm on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is kind of ridiculous. Like, it is a lot of work for one, but I shouldn't be on all of these things right now. And so I had to get that figured out. But while doing that, like, I'm trying to make sure my arm don't fall off because I got bit by a spider.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
And didn't get powers.
And didn't get powers. Hey, Spider-Man, we ain't gonna get into that.
No web.
No web. My instincts, it feel like my instincts kind of got lower. But
okay.
Yeah, man, it's just trash. But yeah, trying to like fight off an infection and stuff. So dealing with all that, but this week I kind of like got caught up on everything.
That's good.
I was able, but I was like working 12, 13 hours a day. I ain't going to sleep till like, midnight. And for me, I work from home. So like I work throughout the day. I'll get off, eat, spend some family time. And then I go back, turn that light off, close those blinds. And I'm just me and the computer. Dang. And I'll play some music and I'm locked in.
You just in that mud.
Yeah, I'm just.
Do you got like a time of peak product, like where you like peak productivity? Like where it's your time where it's like, this is my time where I can just get work done?
It's at night. That's the only reason I don't wake up early to do it is because whenever the house is like calm and it's dark outside, because my desk is right in front of the window. So whenever there's something going on outside, I kind of like look around and stuff like that. But at nighttime, it's like calm, Emery sleep, and like I can just really focus on what it is. I'll throw some like jazz on and just get in it and do whatever I got to do. Knock stuff out. Yeah, like I'm able to really do that. But like during the day, the house is kind of moving. Yeah, it's just a lot of hustle and bustle during the day. People knocking at the door and stuff like that. So
see, I like a stillness too, but my stillness on the front. Like like ideally, if I could go to work like at like 6, I'd do that. Like where there's nobody there and it's a stillness. And people and it's that's what I like. We used to could go at 7 when we used to have an old supervisor, but we have to have somebody to physically come open the door. That's either a manager or a supervisor. And once he retired, the new guy that moved in, our manager already wasn't a morning person. So the best he could do was 7:30, and then the new supervisor not a morning person either. So he 7:30 is like a true labor of love for me too. And I was like, man, I used to get here at 7:00, and that first hour it ain't no phone calls because people don't think we open.
And you can really just tap in.
You can really tap in. That's like the biggest thing for me. Like I get in there like during the day. Like I said, I work from home, so it ain't like nobody just walking into the office, but it's more like you get those pings on Teams, like everybody, hey, could you work on this for me, or what do you have for this project, or do you got a second to like meet? Or this last 3 weeks I've been in meetings like from 7:00 in the morning to like 3:00 in the afternoon. And by that time on like a regular working day, you only got 2 more hours to to work,
to do anything,
right? And so I'm like trying to make up for lost time and then do all of this new stuff. And we had those layoffs, so it's a lot of changes happening. And so everybody's trying to adjust to that. And so I'm just getting like an influx of like requests and stuff to work on and projects. And I was just like, I had to meet with my manager. I think I put that in the group message. Like I met with my manager and I was like, hey man,
I'm doing a lot.
I was like, man, let me show you something. And I shared my screen and pulled up like my list of projects. And I was like, look, this is what I'm working on. And I was like, I ain't saying that I can't do it. I'm saying that I need help prioritizing. And so you need to tell me what needs to be done. And she was like, she like kind of helped me put stuff into perspective. She was like, well, yeah, just delegate this off to like one of the other guys that's on our team. He works like kind of part time. So she was like, yeah, I know for a fact he don't have nothing on his plate. Like give it to him. And that like for me, that kind of put things in perspective because I was like, if I'm working on all this stuff, like, I wonder what everybody else working on. And when she told me that, I was like, man, that makes sense because it's a couple other people on our team that, like, it just seemed like they just got time for everything.
Like, they ain't got nothing to be concerned about.
Yeah, like, they just chilling. And, like, like I said, we had a restructure and everything. And so we got, like, an org chart with the divisions on it and stuff like that. And I'm, like, counting everybody's, like, divisions and stuff and, like, the sites that they work on and stuff. And I'm like, hold up, man.
Something ain't right.
I'm like, man, hold up. This math ain't mathing, bro, because I know for sure I got this many. And this means she only got like, so just trying to get that figured out. And I finally caught up on some stuff and delegated. These meds is working on my arm, so we good. I ain't worked out in 2 weeks. So I gotta start back in like
same.
Yeah, I gotta start back in like on Monday. Just getting back in it, getting back into a routine, basically. But I've been feeling bad because I haven't been, because that's like such a big part of my life now. So every day I'm like,
feel like slouchy.
Yeah, and I couldn't like really move my arm like that. So every day I'm in the mirror, like, man, I'm losing it. And that's like a way for me to like decompress as well and like keep everything mellow. So I'm like,
that probably wouldn't have been the best switch out.
Definitely.
Arm anyway.
Nah, because of the biggest thing with it was like my arm, like if I get too hot, like if I'm outside, I'll walk outside and like my arm just start like itching. It starts swelling up and I'm like, man, I gotta go back in the house. And if I would like move around way too much, it'll start like swelling up. So it's like just a friction of it just moving a lot would irritate it. So I was like, man, I'm going to just chill for these couple weeks and just make sure I'm good. Make sure ain't no like bacteria in it, like just stuff like that.
Yeah, because you don't want to contaminate it.
You
don't want to pass
be
it
out
on.
even longer trying to
Exactly. Exactly. So now this week, now that it's like really, really cleared up and I can like see it clearing up, I'm like, let me just go. I'm not going to really do a lot of heavy lifting. I'm probably just going to do like some Stairmaster or something like that. And I might do like some light lifting, but yeah, I'm just going to try to ease into it until I see it all going away.
Yeah.
And then I'll be back in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, man, just trying to keep my head above water. Yeah.
I've been hot.
Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, you've been dealing with the elements, man.
Yeah, man.
I've been hot. Okay.
That Texas weather.
I'm talking about hot.
Yeah.
The last time we talked to the people before the brotherhood trip, I mean, it was hot at the brotherhood trip.
Man,
It was way
that was
hotter
a
than I
different heat.
expected. But
Hey, it was like
I
hot
talked to
at
people
night.
about that. Like,
But it was all over Texas.
yeah,
It was hot
everywhere.
at night.
Apparently, it's like a heat dome, and I like kind of read up on that a little bit, but I don't understand it.
It was like
but yeah, they was
96
talking
at
about like how we like put energy and stuff, how much we using. But yeah, like it was the humidity too.
Yeah,
Because you was like, if you just sat out there, like you was talking about when we was just out there just fooling
Standing.
around that
Yeah.
Friday night, kind of just standing. I was
oh
in
yeah, when we
sweat.
were just playing with the
yeah. It was.
That's why that Saturday, bro, like I couldn't breathe. I was like,
Yeah.
I hadn't felt like this in a long time. Like it was that hot.
That was hot, and it's been like permeating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where like
it just
you know,
sitting there.
like there's heat where you just outside and you playing or you working
Yeah.
out. You're like, okay, it's just hot. I feel it on.
Yeah,
But that permeating heat, like, bro, it's getting to me.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's getting to me. Like,
it's like
It's-
the heat just like is stacking on top of each other,
and it's like depleting my energy
Yeah.
level. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway,
kind of heat to make you mad.
man, it was
Bruh.
man. I've been that way. I've been that way. So like, I've been dealing with the elements and things like that. You know, we got this big I'm sorry. We got this big emphasis on like, you know, hydrating. You know, so like, I've been like, I had the canister here, but it's back there. I've been killing like one of those every hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and sometimes you be like, man, because you know if you like chug water, you feel a little bloated for a little bit.
yeah,
But it's like I'm gonna need this. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need this down the line.
yeah,
And I've been doing that, and work has been good. I mean, I've been like balancing a lot of things, managing people, and managing people when it's hot. It's different, man. And you start to see a true character of a person, like
yeah,
no,
yeah. On both sides.
on both sides.
Yeah.
You know, it's a difference between just being hot and tired and being injured.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that. You know
Yeah.
that too, boo.
Yeah.
That was said to us a lot when we was in
Yeah.
back in the day. But no, I mean, just keeping like, you know, self-awareness has been a big thing. How tired am I?
Yeah.
How like drained am I?
Yeah.
How dehydrated
Yeah.
or how hydrated am I?
Yeah.
And like you got to really like, I have really been having to focus on myself because these last 2 weeks. You know what's so funny? A month ago, remember it rained for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It rained for 2 weeks. Then it was like, okay,
Yeah.
y'all want the rain to stop?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
And it came.
I gotta dry it up.
And the sun came out and it's been out.
Yeah.
I feel like the sun been closer to the earth.
Well, that's hey for
I
real.
feel like it been closer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, because like,
I gotta tell you a secret.
bro, you know when you sweat walking like to the
Car,
car. I'm like, how am I already got a little glisten on me?
bro. I was like sweating, walking trash out to the trash can.
Yeah, I'm
I
like-
pulled them into the garage, still sweating.
I'm like, man, like I only been out here for like, you know, a couple minutes or a couple seconds or whatever. But anyway, life has been good. I just been working, and, you know, after the brotherhood trip was a real bookmark for me or benchmark. Where like I knew after that I was gonna straighten up and like I really didn't have nothing else planned for the summer, so it was like it's like a lock in period.
Yeah,
And it's funny, you know, when we was young and in college and doing everything, some was like, this when we turn up.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's such the opposite
Yeah.
now in
Now
my
it's like-
world. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's like, bro, now I can lock in.
yeah,
I can lock in, you know, like I can really make this
Yeah.
about me.
That is literally my hardest time of the year, this summer.
yeah.
That's when I work the most. Like,
That's such a flip.
yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. But
It's wild.
I try to look at it half glass full type thing, where it's like okay, you only work hard 3 months out the year. It's 12 months in the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to say
It's a
you're really
trade-off.
good about that. That's like a big thing for you. Is like,
I find peace and solace in it.
Yeah.
The fact that it's okay, it's 3 months.
But there is also a not rewarding. Well, I guess rewarding when you work hard, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I do like I can respect a hard day of work.
yeah.
Like I've been out there
Yeah.
on these houses and stuff like that. I get done my last house. I'm like, okay, it's over now.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's over. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you looked at your schedule like, man, I gotta go there, gotta go there, but it's over now.
It make me feel good too when I indulge right now, because it's like I'm working hard.
Yeah.
That's like when I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna get the fight tomorrow. I was like, oh, it's gonna be about 20, but I want to see that. You know, I've been
Reward
Yeah.
yourself.
I was like, I've been working hard. I'm gonna get the fight tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got a steak in the refrigerator.
Ready to see skill.
Hey, I got a steak in the refrigerator. Like, I'm gonna season that thing
Yeah,
up
bro.
tonight.
Oh, but
You work hard, bro.
I got that appointment tomorrow.
Yeah,
for that.
but I work tomorrow, so I'm like, I'm gonna season it tonight.
Yeah.
So when I come home tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw that thing.
Yeah.
And
I'm about to say, I had to
Break your wrist.
I had to make plans for myself. But you know, too, which I need to do a better job because I haven't been, but also I really don't have time today. I gotta put like stuff to look forward to, even if it's not like big, something. Because
yeah.
I think like I used to do a better job at it, but that's also when I was leaving earlier. But now it's kind of like my day is literally gone.
Yeah.
So it's like, but you got to like do something. Or what I was telling you, I was like right now, honestly, the only thing I got to look forward to is the Spence and Crawford fight on the 29th. But you need something just something. It ain't got to be nothing major. Because when the basketball season was going on, that was my little thing. I was like, okay, I'm a, watch my, like, that's something. It ain't, like I say, it ain't got to be big, but just something that you enjoyed it. Something you can have to look forward to.
You can
To like
unwind
reward
with.
yourself.
Yeah, but now since sports, because that's my little simple joy.
I think that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
It's the fact that's like nothing like I could like put myself into.
Yeah.
Because football season, basketball season,
Yeah, them my little simple joys.
Yeah.
Just watching the game will make me happy. I ain't
any game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because man, I'm like, heck, they got like the national qualifiers for track next weekend, bro. I ain't never looked forward to track so much in my life, bro.
And he's
Yeah,
running
he
track.
ran track.
I was about to say,
He
this
ran
is
Just to
track.
see something competitive, bro.
yeah,
Like,
this
my
somebody that
God.
could have been an Olympian.
Something like
man. Yeah.
something to root
Bro,
for.
I need something, bro. Just something, man.
I think just shows for me is that because I just started watching Succession.
But see, that's the thing, man. I just ended Demon Slayer for my anime people out there. And Demon Slayer just ended, so I'm just,
Looking around.
bro. I read through the Bear. Have y'all watched the Bear?
No, I hadn't watched.
I
Bro,
don't
I
think I've
hadn't,
heard
I hadn't
that.
finished Power. I hadn't finished BML. I literally hadn't been like I said. Yeah, I don't got like when it's 9. Bro, I get home, shower, eat real quick, and then I gotta get to bed. Like I ain't been.
I'm gonna send you the Bear because
I hadn't started Yellowstone. I got a list.
I watched the first 2 episodes of Yellowstone. That's probably what I'm gonna watch after I finish Succession because I
Please
finally
do.
got into Succession.
I ain't started Bel Air. No seasons.
me neither.
That's what I said.
wow.
I gotta.
Me
Heck, I
neither.
ain't finished The Wire. That's why I said I got plenty to watch, bro.
I ain't watched The Wire either.
Wait, what season you on Succession?
3
Oh, okay. You
season
making it
3
through.
episode 5 when I get home.
I'm still season 1.
You making it through. It's slow. It's a lot of dialogue.
It's
like
really
it, dude. It's
good,
dialogue.
I know.
Oh,
but
you haven't finished
I
it, or
watched
you
the
haven't
first-
watched it?
I watched the first 4 episodes of season 1, but
Okay.
then the Bear took my attention.
I don't even know what that is.
Because that's the
It's
old
on
boy
Hulu.
from Shameless. That's the story there.
Lip.
Lipless
But
though.
My
it
neighbor
ain't just
was
about.
like that.
Hey, you would love that. You would love it. You would love
Really?
it too.
What is it about?
You never lead me astray on shows.
It's
So I
about
just
a
skip.
so Lip, or I don't want to say his name wrong, but his
The guy,
actual name,
yeah.
the guy. He takes over his brother's sandwich shop in Chicago. His
Oh,
bro-
he's still in Chicago, huh?
yeah. But he takes over the sandwich shop, and he has like a ragtag group of like chefs or cooks,
Yeah.
and he whips them into shape, and he deals with like the managing of a restaurant. Like, we got to pay for that, we got to pay for this,
Yeah.
and as far as like revamping the menu and
Yeah.
making things like dietarily friendly. And
Yeah.
he has like, it's a young black woman I'm sorry, baby, I can't remember your name, but her name
Jeremy White is lip real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy White. But what's the black girl name?
Jeremy White. What's the show called? The Bear.
The Bear. But anyway, she does a great job.
Yeah.
She's a budding star. She's
Yeah.
gonna be a star. Addie B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Ayo Adabiri.
Yeah, but anyways, she does a good job. Y'all would like it because it kind of takes you to the inside of a restaurant.
And it's a sandwich shop, and he got a lot of
Yeah, but he comes from like culinary art school, kind of like he know the actual technical terms, but he from the hood.
Yeah.
But he went to a nice place
Right.
for schooling.
Yeah.
And he tried to like teach them like how to do stuff the right way and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Y'all would like it. It's called The Bear. It's 2 seasons.
I don't have Hulu. I'm gonna have to find somebody Hulu.
You don't have Hulu?
I can put you on mine.
I used to have the Disney Plus, ESPN Plus Hulu bundle, but I had to.
Well, and on my
Get off
Hulu, I got somebody else I can kick off.
I'd appreciate that.
That's crazy.
I use the heck out of Hulu. I use Hulu every day.
Yeah. But anyways, but no, that's good.
Yeah.
But we were talking about just rewarding yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When like times were stressful, cause like I leave the house 6:00, 6:30.
Yeah.
I don't get back to about 7. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah. Nah.
And I got the type of job like, cause I'm a manager, I'm a supervisor. Like I go do the real work, come home, and I still got like stuff to do on the computer. Like,
Yeah.
and I be like, oh
Administrative stuff.
administrative stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I still got to do.
Like you off, but you ain't off.
Yeah, I'm off. I'm not
Yeah.
off. You know.
Yeah.
You really
Yeah.
just start part 2 of your job.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, when do I get time for myself? How I'm gonna
Yeah.
because decompression is a big thing for me.
You have to.
If you know me, I'm big on that.
Yeah.
Like, I come home, put on some music,
Yeah.
cook. Like that's my decompression time. Like where I can kind of get my thoughts together, my emotions together. Like,
Yeah.
because sometimes you go through the day and things happen. You have conversations, you have interactions, and you kind of put like a stone wall up. Not a stone wall, but you just numb to it.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't even process all that stuff till later on.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'll be cooking, I'll be like, this dude said this to me today.
Yeah.
But when he said it to me in that time,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cool, bro.
Yeah. That's just in that. You
Yeah, I was
just
in the
groove.
flow.
Yeah.
But it ain't till I'm over the stove watching the game. I'm just like,
Wait. He said what?
he said what? I was like, bro, he really tried to
Yeah.
play me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do something about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't come to that realization until you got the time to process. You
Yeah.
know? And in times like this where we all so busy and we all work oriented and we all just trying to like complete tasks, we push those things to the side because it's like, man, that's like extracurricular
Yeah.
at this point. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you be so focused on the here and now and getting done.
Yeah.
Like just getting done.
Just getting through it. Yeah.
Just getting done. But you know what's been a good thing for me? If you've been following me on Instagram, I've been driving a lot this week,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been passing some good scenery.
Yeah.
Like every day this week, I can pass like a lake.
How about
Yeah,
you
I'm
was
gonna
out
say I
past
didn't know
Emory,
if you was out there or if you. I didn't know. I was like, I guess
people-
I'll learn about it later on.
A couple people been hitting me up like, "Whoa, are you on vacation or something?" I was
Yeah.
like, "No, I'm at work." But like,
Yeah.
what I would do is like, because I went to Nacogdoches.
That's wild.
I went to
bro.
Nacogdoches too. No, I went to Nacogdoches yesterday.
All right, how long of a
Bro,
drive
that's
is
like
that?
they
3
gotta
hours.
be 3. Yeah.
It's 3 hours.
I'm gonna say I know you've been to Tyler once. That's a new one,
No,
Nacogdoches.
Nacogdoches 3 hours.
That's
Dang.
crazy, bro.
3 hours. And,
Because you was out past Emory. Like when you dropped that lake, I went to go look.
that was Tuesday.
Yeah.
That was Tuesday.
That's like Emory is like an hour to 2 hours from here.
Yeah.
It's like an hour from my house, but it's like 2 hours from here.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Dang,
And you was past that.
Yeah. And there and back, like you said, there
Yeah.
and back. So that was,
God, dog.
That's insane,
But like
man.
how I break it up, Ed, and bull, like, these are long drives, and like I be having to be out there like 10 in the morning or 8 in the morning. So you leave at 5, you leave
Yeah.
at 6, 7,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing is, I pass by like the lake, and
Mm-hmm.
most lakes got like a little visitor area,
Yeah.
park area.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my lunch or whatever. I go do my job, and on the way back, I just pull over. It might be like they've all been like kind of falling to where like they're my last job of the day.
Yeah.
So it's really just about getting home at that point.
Yeah.
But I take the break.
The scenic route, yeah.
I pull over to that little rest stop or that little part.
Yeah.
Sit out, just look at the water. And I've been like really big on water this week because it's like, why is the water just so calming? I know we was talking about
it's calming for me.
I know we was talking about the ocean and stuff off mic before the episode, but that's like really been helping me this week.
Yeah.
It's been helping me. Like even though I had long days, I've been going to some beautiful places. Like today, I was on the Brazos River because I was like way out there, like past Fort Worth. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I was like, look at my Instagram, like I was feeding the fish and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro, I need this. I just need that break.
Yeah.
And that reassurance that like beautiful things exist in the world.
Yeah.
So even though that you're working, there's things out here that can reward you.
Yeah.
And there's stuff outside of your
You know what I mean?
That's why I was thinking. I was like, man, I need to start going on my walks. Like, well, I can't because it'd be late, or maybe I'll walk then work out. I be fighting for sunlight at this point in my day.
I fell off my walks too. I used to go over there
because I used to just like seeing stuff outside of my world. Like it's people walking, it's kids playing. I just need to get outside of my world because if I don't do nothing but my routine, then I'm just constantly in my world. Like if I go home, change, go work out, come back home, eat, sleep, and just repeat. It's like I need to just get outside of myself, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what just going for a walk, just seeing other people living their lives. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It's completely different.
Yeah.
I be needing that just to get outside my own life.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. I was about to say, I still go on my little walks. I think when we was on the phone the other day, I was on a walk. We bought a new stroller for Emory.
Oh, nice.
So it's like the one with the 3 wheels on it. I guess you can run with it or whatever.
Okay.
But we found a trail like in the neighborhood across from us or across from our neighborhood. But the trail like go through the woods and stuff behind that neighborhood. So I was like, yeah, we're going to have to like pull up over there and just walk through there sometimes. But yeah, that's like a big thing for me, just being in the house all day.
Yeah.
Like I can't. Sometimes I'll go like around noon, like for my little lunch, but I've just been working through that and just eating at my desk so I can get stuff done. But like around like 4:30, 5 o'clock, I get up, go get Emory dressed, I go put some shoes on and stuff, and we just go walk. I don't bring my phone except for that last time. But typically, I don't bring my phone or nothing. I just we just go for a walk and just kind of let myself decompress, let myself like not really think about everything. Like your mind's still going on like work stuff, but as you walk, like
you
it
calm
just kind of
down.
Yeah, it just kind of it subsides after a while, and then once I get to that point, because we walk for like 3, 4, or 5 miles.
Yeah, walk.
No, we walk. Like I walk around the whole neighborhood and then come back.
I do that too, though. I do the whole loop.
Yeah, like I'll go.
I don't like pick a turning point. I
just go all the way around.
Yeah.
I might like cut through some streets. Like I have to like just walk. Let's just walk. And sometimes like the other day, he went to sleep. He was
be like that though.
Yeah, he went to sleep. So I was like, that's good. Like he can get a little bit of rest, and then I just let all of the stuff that I was like thinking about for work wise, I just let that kind of subside, and then I go back home and I'm like, all right, what do we need to do for the house and stuff? So it's like cutting the yard. Like cutting the yard is like one of my favorite things right now.
It's crazy how like interacting or engaging in activities like that, walking, sitting by the lake.
Yeah.
Ed do his cardio, he do his stuff like. Those things help you like order your thoughts. Because I guess it's not labor intensive, but it's like you could throw your mind into it,
right?
So where it's like, okay, I'm focused at this, or everything else is just like falling in place.
Yeah.
You know, everything else is falling in place. And I appreciate.
Well, we talked about that. Sometimes we just like to do something with our hands, where we
therapeutic, like washing dishes or like.
Yeah, just doing stuff. Like I finally put the lights up on the back porch. I finally put the little lights up around the back porch.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that because that's my next project.
Yeah, Put some lights up and stuff.
I haven't had a project in a minute. My project was to like decorate the inside, so I feel like I got it good.
Yeah.
My project is to get the patio. I'm gonna do my patio.
Right.
I want to do it because the people across the thing, they got their stuff nice. I'm showing y'all. They got their stuff nice. I'm like, man, I gotta get my, because I used to sit outside.
Yeah.
That's like, man, I need to get my stuff right. So that's my next project. My patio is my next project.
I was say, my outside for me is
because
like,
y'all patio was fire.
So y'all ladies have a really good.
I'm about to say, and I think
awesome.
about that a lot. Y'all patio was
that
fire.
mug felt warm and like homely, like you wanted to sit out
Yeah,
there.
it had like multiple seats.
I'm about to say it
like,
had the little plants all around. The
remember
lighting.
I was sitting in the little cut in the back.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, man, I appreciate that. Man. I put a lot of work into that. But nah, like that's my thing, like having an outside area. Like I don't know if you've been before. I know Ed been to like my mom's house. Like they backyard is like
I ain't been there.
Nah, my mom's backyard is like
Yeah, I ain't been there.
That's the backyard. You just if somebody asks where you are, that's where you are.
I'm in the backyard. Like whenever we went and stayed with them for a little bit, like that was my place. Like they got the pond, they got the waterfall on, they got the koi fish in there.
That's
you got the little
right
rocks, the fire pit, the swings. Like it's just like because I like to be outside. Like I would rather be outside than inside.
Same.
So for me, it's like I want to set it up to where it just feel good to be out there. Like even if it's hot, like you just want to be out there because of the vibe out there. And so that's a big thing for me. But right now, like I'm about to like just start building stuff. So I'm about to like start go and get some tools and things like that. Hopefully I can like get my dad to give me some, but but yeah, like that's my thing now is like, because I've been doing so much work, which I like being busy at work.
Same.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like, let me like find something outside of that I can like focus on that make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? That ain't just something I gotta just leave and do. You know what I'm saying? I can just be like, all right, let me go in the garage and I'm about to build Emery a bed. Isn't
it like, it's kind of counterintuitive, right? Like the more busy you get, the more you key into yourself. Because you like push you in a place where it's like, okay, I have a overabundance of this. Let me make sure I'm not neglecting that. You know what I mean? And it helps. You know, I mean, I've been knowing y'all majority of my life.
Yeah,
and I confidently say that we all kind of like that. Like like seem like we get busy. We like to stay busy, stay active, but it also like brings to the forefront all the aspects of your well-being. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm working hard, let me relax adequately. Let me reward myself. Like that.
Just a balance. Like finding a balance
to put
in
it
your life.
in a word.
Yeah. Trying to find balance in your life, like especially when things are like a lot in one space. You got to be like, okay, let me find a way to like make myself feel better in a healthy way.
Right.
Because like I still work out. Like, well, I ain't been working out, but even that is just like a part of my routine as well. Like he was saying, it's like I got this routine that I'm doing that's like keeping me in this, but let me find something that like takes me out of that.
Yeah.
So that I can feel like I'm a human and not a robot.
You need an escape, man.
Yeah. A healthy escape.
Yeah.
A healthy escape.
Like when I was working this week, it's been a hot week. And I was out there in the country, no shade.
Oh my God.
Stuff was like, it was like 104.
Plus humidity.
I took a picture of my dashboard. One of the highest I saw was 111. You know what I mean? And like you working, and you try to be a gorilla, but like you gotta take a break sometimes.
Yeah, you have to.
I went back to I didn't get in trouble. I went back there. I felt like off season. I was like, and I was I thought about Ed because I was on the roof and it was hot. So for those of you that don't know, like if you on like an asphalt roof, it's hotter than what it is because that heat just like reflects off the asphalt, the material.
Yeah,
just like people that work on the road or people that work on the highway. Like it might be like 98, but on that roof it's probably about 110, 111 because of the heat.
Yeah,
and I was thinking about Ed because I just started doing my breathing because I felt myself kind of. Sinking.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, let me do my breathing like Ed tell me. Just in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I did that like a couple times on the roof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I had to just like center myself, like, but that's just like knowing yourself, having the self awareness to be like, before it get too bad, let me go ahead and start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it helped me. It helped me a lot. And that's the balance I'm talking about. Just like, cause that took a lot out of me, man.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, it was hot. You know.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I do not envy you. Like I respect you, but I do not envy you, bro.
I know.
It be, man, we try to go take a walk midday this week, and we got to the stop sign, and I was like, nah,
no, it's almost like
we're gonna try this later.
It's almost dangerous, like from like the hours of like 1 to 4.
Yeah,
it's like dangerous.
Like it's ridiculous, bro. Like, and I
Yeah.
couldn't see. Like that's how like. Not like blind, but like
I was about to faint.
no, like
When they say you can't see and it's just light, that's what that be. You got to pass out.
well, yeah, like it's just like it's hard to like look up. Like the sun is beaming so hard that you gotta kind of like stay looking down so that you can. And so when we got back, I was like, man, I don't even like remember looking at like the houses and stuff because it was so hard for me to like look up because of one, how hot it is, and two, like that sun just. I don't know, like you say, it might be a little bit closer. Like it's insane.
Hey, whenever that sweat dripping in your eye, you be like, damn. You're like, oh, that is like I'm sweating.
Yeah, that's the one you got to pull the shirt up.
Do that little joint. But no, man, everything has been cool. I mean, outside of the hate.
Yeah.
But I'm liking it. Like we said, like, you know, you stay busy, you stay focused, like. You keep things on the whim. I know we didn't review it, but I'll review it real quick. I did appreciate the brotherhood trip.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciated that.
It was a good time.
I appreciated that.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I was like having conversations.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, my bad. You know, I was gone for the weekend.
Yeah.
And I had one conversation. They was like, you know, like, dang, that's crazy. Like, you was able to meet up with your childhood friends and, like, y'all can still be tight. And they was like, man, I wish I had that luxury or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we talk about it here and then on the podcast, how, like, that's very, like, not normal.
It's
you
not.
know?
Like,
ain't normal.
It's something that, like, I definitely don't take for granted because I hear a lot. Like, you got, like, yo, the people you, like, grew up with, how many of y'all is it?
Like 9.
Yeah, it's like 9 or 10. Really? And y'all still,
And all y'all cool? And like, we all cool.
Yeah, but
and we meet up every year.
Yeah, I'm about to say, typically people might have like 1 or 2 from their childhood, not that be they core group of friends.
Yeah. But to have as many is like, it's definitely a blessing. But yeah, like you said, it was a good time. It was a really good time. Other than the heat, I didn't expect San Antonio to have humidity.
Well, like, I knew, but like I guess we don't deal with humidity like that anymore. So like,
well,
especially being you, so because you was in Austin, where it's a little bit more humid.
But that's the thing. Austin heat is like dry heat. Austin heat is more of like the sun just like beaming on you, right? And that's what I expected from San Antonio. I was like, it's gonna be dry heat. Like I can deal with that, you know what I'm saying? But the humidity that came off of that was like Houston-esque.
Yeah,
and I was like, and it was like Austin heat and Houston humidity together. That's just.
If I was a boxer, I would want to live somewhere where it's humid like that.
Yeah, so you get that sweat,
and learn how to breathe in it. Because if you can breathe in that and run in that,
it was heavy, you know.
Right.
It was
heavy.
Like
I was just trying to catch my breath.
People don't understand like heavy, like this humidity. It's like you can feel it.
Yeah, in the air, like it's heavy.
Like you can feel it.
Thick.
It's like
but we know that coming from orange. Like it's like, oh yeah,
we felt that before, but
you lived in it.
That's why I say like normally when I travel somewhere, that's like the first thing I'm like, it's easier to breathe.
Yeah.
Like I can feel how it's easier to breathe.
Yeah. And you can like get the air quality. Step off that plane. Like,
so, this light. Yeah.
Like, okay, I can deal with this. I can deal with this.
You used to just, like you say, it's just thick. Like when you can smell thick, like that's when you know it's humid. Like it's just.
It burns your nostrils.
Yeah.
It's like a sauna.
I wish I was in like when I was still in my cardio bag. I would have went out there. I would have liked to see where I was because I was out there just like I said. I was just trying to breathe. Like I was just.
It was nighttime. I was sitting at that little table at the second place we went to, and I'm just like, bro, like, I'm trying to stay as still as possible.
I know, because you can feel the drips.
Yeah, just like under your arms.
Because I'm gonna say because that second bar,
yeah.
Or the second, what was the place called? Bailey's or something?
Bentley's.
It was Billy's.
I have no idea.
Bentley. The second Bentley's we went to.
Yeah, they both had
when we was like actually moving. Like my shirt was literally covered in sweat.
Oh, when we got up and started like moving, I had to take the shirt off. Like I was like, it's way.
I remember I trying to get Ed to talk. He's like, bro, it ain't gonna work.
Right, it was like that type of sweat where it's like it's covered you completely.
Yeah.
So like wiping ain't.
Yeah, you just wiping it.
Because my arm already drenched in sweat and it's everywhere. It was like, no, I need something that's not my body.
Yeah.
But you know what? I say this because I know we got listeners. That reminded me of like what we did as kids. Like, because that's like the effect we had that night in that second place.
Mm-hmm.
That's like what I feel with. Because I was telling them on the vibe, I said, hey, that's a YB night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that's like
how that works.
If I could tell somebody like who we are and what we do is that.
Yeah.
Is that.
It's like
your graduation.
Yeah.
It's
my graduation.
Yeah, like
a couple moments like that, but that's us. That
my Corey graduation.
Yeah, that night, DJ man. That's when Trey Carroll jumped the line, like the gate to just. Yeah, that was one of them nights, man.
But I hated. Ed called me. I said, we
danced the night away.
Was gone. Yeah,
the whole time Ed explained. I said, I hate I missed that.
I think that was the first time we went into one bar or one club and didn't leave. Yeah, like that was
just
like
at that bar because he didn't admit. It wasn't like normally it's the DJ at some point he gonna play something where it's like
okay go get a drink,
gather by, and you appreciate it because you need that little. No, it wasn't no break. You just had to take your break.
He just like
you just had to forcefully take it because he wasn't gonna stop.
Yeah.
Just the onslaught.
Yeah. But yeah, anytime we like together and we have like a situation. If we have like a good DJ, I'll say that. It depends on the DJ. It depends on the DJ. Yeah, but if we get a good DJ, that night is gonna be rocking, and the focus is gonna be on us.
Yeah, it do. It do.
That's how our night is.
It do.
And we incorporate everybody. If you want to be a part of it,
you come and dance. Man, movie.
It's your turn. Yeah, take that. Yeah,
because he really does. Hey, I wear Dapto boy. I was like, hey, boy, you hit that.
But I was about to say he looked like he from the D. But he for sure. Like,
he hit that thing. Yeah, he hit that thing. Shout out to him.
And he had the buffs on. He came in that thing.
And I like this little Versace shirt. I was like, okay.
Did that,
But I was telling people, I was like, man, that's who we are, man. Like that's what we do right there. We go there, we have a good time, clean fun. Ain't no.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody.
It don't take much.
It really don't. Like you said, it's just a DJ. Cause like
I already know what's gonna be that next year.
Okay. Where you think gonna be?
No, Paul graduation.
Paul.
You DJ.
Cause I'm DJ.
Oh, you DJ. Yeah. He did ask you. Yeah.
I'm gonna smooth it out. Then it's gonna be up. But anyway, yeah, know.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit. But you know what's funny? Cause I was thinking about that brunch spot. It was good songs. It just wasn't in order.
Yeah.
That was telling Ed. I was like, he playing good songs.
But
they just DJ not in order.
The DJ didn't come until like right before we was about to leave because we had already ate and then was like through that last tower and he came and started playing stuff. But on the way out is when he started really like.
But no, it was chaotic though because he'd play like a smooth or like he'd play like. Excuse me, miss, and then play Finito, then play Cloudy. Like he'd go up and down.
But he played way too gone. Yeah. And then after that, like I should have cheated or something.
Yeah, and it was like extreme highs.
And I was about to get up.
One way or the other, bro. Just it should be an escalator. Just
I rather do a gradual climb.
Not no dang roller coaster, up and down. Like, I don't know what to do.
The dude from the day before, though, he was like, "Man, y'all please come back tomorrow."
Yeah, he needed us. He needed us. He
That
needed
darn
us.
spin. I said, yeah, Drew, I think we did that about 7-8 times. Nah, bro, I did that over 20
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
No, we did it to every single song that came on.
No.
Everybody looked around and was like,
No, and it's fucking. I saw people in the background like
"Yeah,
they was trying to get it.
yeah."
They was trying to. They was like, okay.
It was every single song, and then at some point, bless you. At some point, like in the beginning, nobody knew how to dance swing.
No, it was just like.
By the end of the night, we all had to dance.
Synchronized. And
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
funny.
oh my God, boy, for our championship rings and everything.
Man, say,
I love it. I love it.
Well, we said, have your night.
hell yeah.
That was my
Happy
hey.
night.
That was for me.
Yeah.
I said, happy night. Let that man have his night, man. If
Whatever
that's
that
how,
mean to you.
if that's what how you want to celebrate and live his life, let it happen. Have your night.
Yeah,
That can be the episode.
that's funny. That boy, man.
Good times. Good
But
times.
you know, it's funny. You know, it's funny because we like forecasted this. We said, you know, after the brotherhood trip, we gonna lock in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now we ain't had no choice.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I'm about to
choice
say, I
in
can't
there.
run away.
Yeah,
Right.
we want no choice.
Man, I was looking at my desk the other day, and that's what I be needing to do too, like just for my own, like,
Clean it off.
like
Yeah.
just clear it out because it was so much. And then I was just looking and I was just seeing all I had to do, and I was like, dang, I really do this every year. Like,
Yeah, you
it's a
do.
lot. It's a lot. Like, I was like, but thing is though, I get through it every year too.
Yeah.
You know, like I thought that first, and I was like, dang. Then I was like, but you get through it, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's what, like, I mean,
Yeah.
get through. That's when I say for me, I can't like, because I got like a list of everybody that I hadn't worked with and still need to work with, and I don't look at that because I need to take it day by day. For me, that's the best thing I can do. I won't get overwhelmed if I say, let me work on what's right in front of me. Okay, then what's next?
Yeah.
That's why I commend Earlton, because I can't simultaneously work on stuff. I don't do well with that.
You need one at a time, or
I
like,
do. I finished one thing, unless it's just something super small and you being forced and it's being forcefully thrust upon. you,
Yeah.
then I'll take care of it. But I do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Like I'll look at an email and be like, okay, I'm not about to do it, so I'm not gonna read it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like I stopped multitasking as much as I used to because it's better to focus on one thing at a time.
Dang.
It's like if you got a lot to do and you doing everything, you're doing nothing.
I be feeling that way. I feel like like I say, some people can do it though.
Yeah.
So
I
salute
mean-
to them. But like, yeah, I feel like the quality of my work would
Right.
decline if I'm
And
trying to
that's-
do multiple
yeah,
things.
You can do it. It's just for me, like especially now, like I like my quality of work to be better than the quantity of work that I'm putting out. Which is why I like took a step back and was like, look, I can do all of this work, but I want it to be good work. Like I like to do research, but if I'm having to do all of these different things, my research is not going to be where it needs to be. So my decision is not going to be based off of like a good enough amount of, you know what I'm saying? Like just things like that. Like, and kind of like you, like I went in and changed my like office around to where my desk is in front of the window again. Like I swept up just everything just to like make it a more like
Conducive.
more conducive to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? To be productive.
work.
Like, yeah.
Because I'm about to say, because my physical space got a lot to do where I'm at mentally.
Yeah.
Like I always told somebody, if you ever want to know like what's going on in my life, look at my counter in my
Yeah.
kitchen. Like if it's a bunch of random stuff,
Yeah.
that means stuff ain't in its place. That means I
Yeah.
ain't had time, and that means like I'm like,
I mean, you like come in and put stuff down and
yeah,
then you just
kinda
I
like,
want to get to
yeah.
it, but I ain't got to it yet.
yeah.
I'm the same way. Like my room,
Yeah.
but if my room is a mess, that means my mind is probably a mess.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah.
it's very indicative
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
where I am mentally.
And that's how, like, last weekend, I, like, made it a point. Because last weekend was the first weekend that I was, like, able to be at home. Other than Friday, because I brought the car to my little brother. But
Right.
Saturday and Sunday, like, I was, like, we cleaning. Like, we about to clean this whole house. I did a deep clean from everything. I was like, we can do split it in half Saturday and Sunday, or we can do it all Saturday and be chilling on Sunday. But I'm about to do everything. So, like, we started out with our room, Emory room, and a playroom. And I was like, let me go out here and cut this backyard. Because the backyard, like you said, before we had left, it had rained 2 weeks in a row.
It did.
So the backyard was like, I'm talking about like up to my ankles.
That's what I was about to tell you when you was talking about like
The spiders and stuff. That's what it is.
I was about to say, I know that grass got tall because it was raining for 2 weeks straight.
Man, it was raining, and so I went back there and cut the yard and everything. Came back in, showered Sunday. Went out there. I went and got a because the garage was like a mess too. So I went and bought a shelf for the garage.
Oh, yeah, to help kind of organize the stuff.
Oh man, it looks so much better now. So I was just like, yeah, this is how I need everything to be. Like I can't just be walking around with everything not having a place and just everything being a mess, because then I really can't be productive because everything is just cluttered. So after we did that, that's why this week was so productive for me, because it was just so clean. I didn't have to pick up nothing. Like I drink a lot of water, and I be having like water bottles and stuff.
That mean a lot.
And I drink my my coffee and stuff, so that be on the desk. But other than that, bro, like everything is just clean. I was able to just sit there and lock in. So yeah, that's the only reason I like caught up on everything, because I was able to just clean up last weekend. And so this week it was just more about, okay, let me like lock in and focus every day, all day. I'm still in meetings all day, but then whenever I'm like coming back and I'm sitting down at like 8 o'clock, close these blinds, turn this light off, play this music, I'm just locked in. Same thing this week though.
But yeah, man, like I said, I feel like in these times that you just got to figure out, kind of like what you need for yourself, listen to yourself, and like what worked for you to get you through the busy times. Because I feel like everybody have a busy time of the year. Now, if this was my work 24/7, I wouldn't do it. Like if this was year round, I could not do it. Like that's why I say I'm grateful that it's only 3 months, and like I said, I just keep things in perspective, man. And
I love you, man.
Yeah,
I'm dang near towards the end, and
I think we all though like have like a busy time.
Yeah, that's
and then, like the last
everybody
half of the
really
year
got.
is like kind of slower, because I know like around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, my stuff slow up.
Yeah,
I know
it started,
June when the weather changed, it get colder out.
Yeah, so it's like around like Thanksgiving, people started taking time off. We don't have like projects scheduled around that time, so I get to like really just trying to like just sit back and chill and just do busy work really.
Yeah.
So yeah, we gonna get through it, man.
Yeah, everybody gonna get through it, man. We done got through it before.
Yep. You know what? That's what I was thinking about for like another episode. Just like, because I've been at my job for about 3 years, almost 4 years. You've been in your job for a while. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we
coming
should,
up on a year.
maybe we should talk about that. But that'd be for something else. Anybody got 4th of July plans?
Sleep.
I'm chilling.
I don't want to.
But actually, I'm gonna work.
You don't work.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We can elect to work at my job and you get like extra pay.
Well, I'm contract.
The thing is like, I'm a supervisor, right? So like, if one of my people work, I'm like working. Because if something happens, I'm the first person they call.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
So you technically like on call.
yeah, I'm like on call, but I don't want to be at work, but I'm on call anyway.
I think if I had I'd kind of maybe try to have administrative stuff to do that day. Just work from home. I don't know if I want to be on the house.
No,
you wouldn't. I feel like that ain't the time, because everybody gonna be having like probably gatherings
and
and stuff, and you might
barbecues and
kind of be in the way.
But it's like that 1 or 2 people that like getting surveyed. I'm like, hey, if you need something, just call me.
Yeah.
I might not get to my. That's probably like, I might not get to my phone. I might not answer quickly, but I'll call you back. I have my work phone on me, like things like that. It's funny, with the holiday in the middle of the week. When holidays are in the middle of the week, it be kind of weird because it's like I can't really.
Yeah, because it's like I
can't
work
take advantage of the week. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I would, in my ideal situation, I would have rather they had gave us Monday off.
Yeah.
And I'll just work the 4th because I'm not doing anything, so I can at least have an extended weekend. But to work on Monday, then be off Tuesday
and come back Wednesday.
So it's kind of like you can't even like really let your hair down because you got to go to work the next day. That pretty much gave us an extra Sunday, essentially, because that's what it is. Where it's like, it's
and y'all know I'm out here.
Yeah.
So people be trying to like plan stuff and be like, "Do you want to do this for the?" No.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't want to leave my
I know.
house.
Yeah. I'm chilling.
Hey, I know.
A good day for me is to just be on the couch all day. Take a couple naps.
That's my day to birthday, so shout out to you.
That's my cousin's birthday too.
I'm on 7-11. I think that's a week after. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Next week, I'll tell y'all. I don't need that one.
Yeah, man. Wrap us up, man.
We don't need a podcast. Wrap us up, Ed.
I say you wrap us up.
Well, I will say this,
You know, he do a good job doing his little summary thing.
No, I'm just, I don't know.
It's all good.
But anyway,
all good.
all I'm saying is like, it's a hot time, number one. Number two, it's the summer. But, there's a lot of time where people are like going on trips, getting together, enjoying like youth or just life, not even youth, just enjoying life. Make sure you take time to give yourself what you need, man. Because I think that's the biggest thing that I focused on this week. Giving myself what I need.
Yeah.
Like, bro, there was a rock.
Yeah.
It was like a flat rock under a tree in front of Lake Fort.
Yeah.
I just laid on that mud for about an hour.
Yeah.
I laid on something. I was late to my meeting. That was at 3:00 on the phone. But it was just good.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, like, man, should I get up? Start driving home? Like, no, I'm not ready to. I'm not ready to get up.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to jump back into that matrix.
Yeah.
I need this.
Yeah.
I get what you.
You know what I mean?
I can understand because I was like that the other day. Like I worked out and I like did like my abs. We got like a
little pad
turf outside. What's that calisthenic area park area for the gym where they got the sleds and the ropes and stuff. And I was just like, I finished like abs and I was just laying on my back, bro, looking at the sky because I'm between two airports, so planes just be flying all the time. And I was just there, bro, just about 10 minutes, bro, just stuck, just like, and that was my moment. I was like, I need this. I just need this stillness. Just take something in.
That's
bro.
what it is. That's stillness. That's stillness. But no, man, y'all take care of yourself, man. Remember to reward yourself in whatever way that you think you can. Y'all send some praise up for me, man. I forgot to tell y'all, man. I did an interview.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, man.
I did an interview Wednesday. Wednesday.
Okay.
So y'all shoot some prayers up for your boy. Hopefully when you hear this, I hear something, but throw something up there anyway.
For sure.
But this is a TEP, Transferable Experience Podcast, 116.
116.
116. Hey, y'all take care of yourself. Hydrate. Hey, look at your pee. The brothers, they know, but I know sometimes whatever other gender you is, you might not want to look at it. Look in that toilet. See what color that pee is, Ed. Because if it look like apple juice, you in trouble.
Yeah.
If it look like pickle juice, drink some more.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, if it look like that Gatorade, then you good.
Yeah.
But if it look like apple juice...
If it don't look like water.
Well, so you want it to be clear.
You want it to look like water.
If it's living live Gatorade, you on the good side of things.
I'm about to say that just means you got an excess of nutrients if it's like neon yellow.
Yeah. But if it's apple juice, stop. Stop what you doing. But anyway, episode 116. I appreciate y'all, man. Do all these on all the things.
Yep. Till next time.